This is a Do You Validate podcast.
Hey y'all, it's me again, Tiberius Sugarfoot. Anyways, I'm just giving you a little update here. So after they left my place, they went down to Denver, Colorado, and they currently at the Quivers and Livers there. Yeah, they're looking after Jack Mono. If y'all remember, Maimon told him to go there. So no, they gotta go look for him, try to find something about some kind of ruby. Who knows what that means? But you know, Marlin's probably gonna get into something crazy this episode. We all know that old Marlin. And then we also got that there Jamie and Ron. Jamie's Rebecca Once right now. And Ron, well, he's just getting propositioned in bathrooms, which happens here in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, that's right. Well, I bet you're wondering, why am I still the narrator of this arc? Well, once again, you find out at the end. But they done went there on Mammon's bequest, and now let's find out what happens. Audio Roadshow, episode 42, Trolley Problem. And the camera opens on the three of you inside of Quivers and Livers. As Marlin, you have now made direct eye contact with who you can assume is Jack Mono. You were told he's a Cyclops. This man is wearing an eye patch. He is an older man, darker tan skin, rugged.
It's like a grizzled white dude.
Yeah,
right?
like rugged jaw.
Probably will get skin cancer.
Yeah. But like he's at like, you know, kind of like the manager's office, like kind of looking around. But he did like kind of stop on you, and it's not just like passing glance. Dude is staring you down. Ron's out there, and so is Jamie. They're separate. And apologies, Rebecca Once.
That's right.
Wait, what is that?
That's right.
This is a different accent.
I don't know what you mean.
There we go. I was trying to.
I like the implication that there's any kind of consistency.
Yeah. You heard me do Cobb enough. You're like, Joel, I'm going to show you how this...
accents are fake. You can just do whatever.
How this is to be around. Yeah, so Marlin, you're with Guy Rando. Jack is just staring at you directly. So we'll start on you, because it's, you know, plot.
I give him a good-natured smile, as if it's just a man. You know, Marlin has men stare at him.
Yeah.
He's used to it. He gives him like a flirty smile, and then because it was Quivers and Livers, right?
Yeah.
There's like a bar. I just walk up to the bar.
Yeah.
I act nonchalant. I don't try to like step to him or whatever. I'm just like, hello.
Yeah, because he stepped out of his office, like he's like staring there. So, yeah, so you go.
I smile.
You and Guy Rando go up, order a drink. Jack does make his way down to you. What are you wearing?
I think we haven't recorded in 2 months. I'm just going to say that, right?
Yeah.
I think I was wearing just like a black button-up and black slacks, or just like a normal outfit.
Yeah, that sounds like, I think you were like dressed up a little bit, but not too crazy.
Yeah, where I wouldn't stand out that much.
Yeah, you usually cover your arms because one's not yours.
Yeah, and I have I put like makeup on them.
Yeah,
or
you have
something,
like gloves and
like
shit.
foundation.
You're down there getting a drink. Jack comes around the bar. He's not like staring at you the whole time. You can tell like he's like checking you out, seeing what's up as he's, you know, chatting with his staff, and eventually does make his way down to you. And he goes, "Oh, you know, nice to see you here. I guess you're new, right? I haven't seen you in Quivers and Livers before. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Jack." And he holds out his hand to shake your hand.
okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh hey, I'm Tom. Yeah, we're just in town visiting.
It's great.
I shake his hand.
I noticed you, and I didn't know if you're here for anything in particular. If you want, I can show you the specials menu. You seem like somebody that would enjoy that. But if not, if you're just, I can leave you here with your friend Guy, and then Guy's like, what's going on, man? And you can, Guy's trying to avoid eye contact with them. Guy doesn't like the fact that Jack Mono remembers him, and he doesn't really know what to do. So Guy's the most skittish you've ever seen Guy.
I look at him and I'm behaving as if he's just sort of offered drugs or something, a little bit illicit. I don't necessarily know that it's anything supernatural. It's what's the secret? Yeah, the specials menu rather. What's that?
So he hands you a menu, and it does just look like a beer menu, but then as you're reading it, you start to see the text on the actual physical menu change. And you're trying to look around, and it doesn't seem like anyone notices that the text has changed on there. And so what you start to see on this is listing of different supernatural items and body parts and ingredients and their cost. So it's a unicorn horn, a goblin's teeth, vampire fangs.
Irregular.
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff on there. Even Guy doesn't see what the menu is, because you can say do you see this? And he's like, yeah, man, everyone likes sours now, man. I'm not that much of a sour guy, but I guess that's what it is. So he's handed you this list of essentially black market items.
I say, oh, thank you. Let me take a look at this. As in, I want to look at it for a minute.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, of course. And if you want anything off of that list, just have one of the servers come get me. Then I can take you to our private stash. And he gives you a little nod and goes about his business walking around.
I look at it.
There's just a bunch of stuff. Marlon, maybe not always going to black, but this, you can tell, this is some shady shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The ethics,
the ethics of this,
pixie dust, but it's just ground up pixie wings.
Yeah.
Gets you real fucking high.
It makes him feel a lot better about what he's doing.
Yeah, there are.
To be blunt, yeah.
And it's because now you can kind of put together, because you're I told y'all before, there was a shit ton of awards on this place, but it's maybe not because he thinks someone's out to get him. It's maybe because he's doing some fucked ass shit and is trafficking. I was about to try to make it sound better, he's not trafficking whole people, but a lot of people and creatures died for this. So I don't know which one's better ethically. He's probably traffics people.
You said whole people.
Yeah, we were just talking about whole people.
Wait,
Allison and I made eye
contact. Person or a whole person?
Centaur
whole.
dick front.
Yeah.
It's the different
Damn,
price.
that one's rare.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Shout out to Alex Sanchez. By the way, congratulations on getting married.
Yeah.
40 episodes. This is going to be coming out in 2 years from when he's
Happy second or third anniversary or whatever.
Yeah. There is Centaur dick front on there.
I'm trying to think if there's anything Marlon would want to buy, but probably not.
Besides that?
That's weird. No.
Marlon's already got a couple of front and back dicks.
Yeah, look, that witch had spares.
Yeah.
And they were taken consensually or through weird magic.
Yeah.
They weren't just it's you kill an elephant and cut off its tusks. It's fucked up. Yeah, I'm just sitting there looking at the list, acting
you can't let the centaur run around without it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of difference. Also, prices very high. But it's black market stuff. Also very, very spooky things on there. But yeah, so while you're looking over that list, Rebecca, everybody is just cheering, hooting and hollering, doing a great job.
Yee-hee!
And then you are approached by a man wearing an eye patch. It's the same one. You don't know this because you didn't see him talk to Marlon, but the crowd, not the crowd, the audience does, because they get to see how characters are. They get it. So this guy comes up to you and he goes, well, I have to say, this is some of the best shooting I've ever seen here. How are you trained? Did you?
Well, thank you.
Oh, I did not expect this.
Expect what?
Just
Southern hospitality.
Yeah, I was just a lovely dialect like that, but it's very.
So I'm not trained in any kind of formal way, but I grew up outside Louisville, Kentucky, and we just always were shooting.
Well, that's you know what? How about I'm always down for a little game of friendly competition. Seems like you're a great shot here. You want to do you might do some little
A
shot
side by side
yeah, a little side by
competition.
side. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm up for it. I'm game. You know me. But
Well, I actually don't
you're the proprietor. I saw you up yonder.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm surprised you could notice that with this crowd of people, but I am. I'm Jack Bonner. I'm the proprietor of Quiver and Lip, and I didn't get your name.
I'm Rebecca Once.
What a lovely name. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I'd love to shoot a couple of rounds with you.
Well, what we got for the stakes here?
Oh, you want to do some? I thought it was just a fun, friendly little wager.
I thought. Well, okay.
I mean, what kind of things interest you there, Rebecca? Once I got a lot of things. We cover a tab.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, well, yeah. How about that? If you win, free tab for you and whoever. If you're here
And
with
just
anybody.
so you know, I don't drink like a fish like my Meemaw did, so it won't be that much.
Okay, well, that's depressing that your grandmother was an alcoholic, but
Oh, y'all got him.
yeah. I mean, okay.
Your Meemaw wouldn't?
I don't know if she drank a lot, but she was very religious, and
Oh.
but she probably had her own proclivities. But yeah. So how about let's say best out of 3 shots? Closest to bullseye wins. He goes, and of course you go first.
Well, I appreciate the gesture. Let's see what breaks loose. I should make a noise. Hooey!
Did you say as Rebecca I should make a noise and then go hooey? And he just looks and goes, all right, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and you're first up.
All right. Let her rip.
Roll 2d6.
That's 11.
Yeah, you can't work out of it.
Should I put the word?
You hit like bullseye a little off center, but it's still bullseye. And he goes, yeah, admirable shot. And he's just like staring at you, knocks the arrow, shoots like dead bullseye, and he doesn't look forward. He's like looking at you.
Well, that's some good muscle memory you got going on there.
And he goes, yeah, obviously you got some good muscle memory going on inside of you too.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, and he goes, well, next shot on you.
All righty.
Roll again.
Coming down the pipe. That's a 6.
You're a little intimidated by it now, and so like it shoots, goes up high, and you hear in your head, hey Jamie, this guy, did you hear what that guy just said about the inside of you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no, just it's fine. Scratch your nose if you know what I'm talking about. And then for listeners, Allison scratched her nose, and he goes, "Okay, this just seems a little intimidating." And he goes, "Oh, it looks like you got a little whiff on that one." And he goes, "You know what? Hey, just to make it fair," and he shoots on his target the exact spot that you hit your target, like off to the side.
Well, sir, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you got some kind of a system on here to be that accurate.
And he goes, well, I mean, there's a reason why I opened up an archery and brewery. I love archery, and I love selling fine drinks to all the patrons around here in Denver, Colorado.
What kind of training do you have?
He's like, oh, I know, not to brag or anything, but I was on the U.S. Olympic archery team.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah.
Where did y'all go shooting when you played? Where was the game?
It was in the city that Joel doesn't know, because Atlanta.
Ah.
There we go. That was
Oh,
here.
that's nice. That's down near me in Louisville.
No.
That's closer than Denver.
I mean, I guess that is
I
true,
know
but it's
I'm
not.
from the South, but I have seen maps before.
Yeah, I know, but like Kentucky, it's not even like touching. It's a.
Well, it's a day's drive. You
Well,
go down to visit. You go down to visit your cousins and them, and then you can go back same day. Not
Okay.
even get a hotel.
All right, well, it's how about final shot?
Alrighty.
He's like, enough of this.
Let's see if Meemaw's with me now.
Is she dead
Yes.
from the drinking?
Or old age. She was right pickled. She lived to be pretty old. That's another 11.
You shoot it, get bullseye just right off center. He goes, well, Rebecca, how about this? Let's still have a drink together on the house. He goes, it was great competing with you. And then he, Robin Hood style, like splits his arrow twain in the center.
Well, I appreciate the drink, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about your Olympics experience.
Well, if you'd like, we can go have the drink right now. I was about to take a little dinner break before I had to speak to a client that I got coming in. But I'd love to hear more about you and what brought you to Denver.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he shows you there's a nice little table.
And Jamie's trying to make eye contact with Ron and Marlon just to make sure that they see.
Yeah, Marlon, you for sure saw Jack walk over there. Ron, what are you doing during all this?
Ron is looking at the decor and otherwise sort of picking around the establishment. He has noticed a bronze medal for Olympic drinking. Yeah. Which is pretty impressive. He didn't realize that was one of the games. That
in this world, the Olympics are actually cool and tight. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sort of trying to step over the peanut shells and what have you.
Mm-hmm. So Marlon, you do notice that Jack was talking to Jamie, a server showing her a way to a table, and Jack's following, walking with her.
Now, what do you mean it's a sour?
The taste of the beer is a little sour itself.
And people like it? Don't it taste like turnt milk?
Not all of them taste like turnt milk, but yeah, people do like it. It's a bit of a refined palate that people have for beers.
Well, back on the farm, eating things that's sour don't mean you're refined.
I have to say, I've met a lot of people from Louisville, Kentucky before, not really run into this accent. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say this, Rebecca. I've met a lot of people from a lot of places.
Well, I bet being in the Olympics is a worldly person.
Yeah. But I've never really heard this accent anywhere. I'm just saying it's a very interesting one.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's from my mama.
And he goes, well, if you don't like sours, what kind of beer do you like? We got wheats, we got pilsners. If you want a nice stout, we have a lovely chocolate raspberry.
I like a wheat.
I text her, be careful drinking anything he gives you.
Yeah. So he orders you a nice wheat beer of some type. I fucked myself as a GM. I don't know shit about beers. I know the types of that I said, and that's it. So he gets you whatever. It's a brewery, so everything. I don't know
what's the name.
They're all arrow themed.
Yeah. What's a wheat arrow themed beer?
It's
Goldenrod.
There you go.
Hey.
See?
That's a good one.
I don't even have to be on the
get
show.
you a Goldenrod wheat beer. And is sitting down. You do get you feel like your pocket vibrate. You get a text.
I see the text.
They just said be careful drinking anything he gives you.
Jamie texts back a winky face emoji.
And you hear in Rebecca's voice, a winky face emoji.
A winky face emoji.
Yeah. So Jack sits down and he's talking to you, orders the beers. And this table is a little bit off. It's not where his office was, but it's still very similar to what you would feel like a mob style, kind of off in the corner. And he looks around and
he's facing the door. You're facing him.
Yeah, and he looks around, makes sure no one's there, and he just kind of leans in a bit closer, says in a bit more hushed voice. He goes, "So it's been a while since we had an Apex in here. Obviously, you were trying to get my attention over there with that show of archery. So I probably know who I am and what we offer. So what can we get you? Someone like you probably doesn't even need to see the special menu. So how about you just tell me what you're looking for and we can talk price."
I appreciate you just cutting through, going straight to.
You can drop the accent too. It is.
What?
It's a little jarring.
I don't know what you mean.
That no one.
That's how I talk.
Nobody talks like that.
I do.
Okay, if you want to keep it up, that's fine. It's just it's an interesting choice, but hey, who am I to question an Apex?
You know what? It is an interesting choice to be yourself in a world where people don't want you to do that, but I'm gonna be brave today.
Meanwhile, back at the archery booth, where did you think she comes from? She's so mysterious.
Yeah. Every guy there wants Jamie to Manic Pixie Dream Girl, though.
This is my favorite song. It's by the Shins.
You want to hear facts about horses? And they're like, oh, she could fix me.
I'm I'm real good at real specific things, but don't ask me to do my taxes.
Yeah. I feel
Oh, dang. I was just about to look for help from the
so many
taxes.
of our listeners are like, why are they making fun of me right now? We're all
I'm
gay.
making fun of Natalie Portman.
I was listening,
and
we're all
Garden
gay
State.
and neurodivergent on this show. That's why everyone listens. We all know.
Anyways, I'm being brave.
But Jack looks at you, he goes, yeah, well, it's if that's your authentic self, that's fine. But yeah, so anyways, what can we help you with? Like I said, haven't had an Apex here in a while, but always happy to help. It's always good to, to have more people on your side, especially in my line of work, as you know.
Would you mind if I spoke to my associate for a moment?
Oh yeah, of course. If you you go ahead and have you mastered the speaking internally of it yet?
No?
Oh, okay. That's hey, that's
We're friends, so we talk like normal friends.
all right. Well, I'll sit here and I understand that you're about to say a lot of things that's not.
Yeah, don't
towards
you
me.
worry none.
No, it is totally fine.
Dodo.
Yeah, what's going on, Jamie? I knew he could tell.
Is that okay?
I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Also, what do you think he means? Like his line of business? What does he do?
I'm on it.
Hey, ask him if he has any drugs.
Nope.
You're drinking. You're doing archery. I bet Rebecca once would love. We're not even getting crazy.
Should
Weed
I-
is legal here, Jamie.
Should I drink that? And she points to the goldenrod.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what? He can't poison me. What the fuck is he gonna do to me? Also, I'm saying weed is legal here, Jamie. It's not even a crime if we go get like fucking ripped high.
Quit
I'm not
talking to me about drugs.
No, I'm saying maybe he's a drug dealer.
Your lips are flapping. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Jamie, I love this voice.
Do you want anything from him?
I mean,
you
I
need
don't-
something? You
I
need
don't know
some
what
bubble gum?
I would like some bubblegum because that'd be great.
No. Okay. Thank you kindly.
No, I'm just saying, see what he sells. Maybe we can get something. I don't know. Maybe he has guns. Maybe.
Jamie turns back to Jack Mono.
Because you even kept the voice up for talking to you. Well, that's interesting. Okay.
I'm ignoring that comment. I don't need anything particular, but I would like to know what kind of wares you're slinging.
I guess that's on me for assuming that, I thought that, most people of your ilk and stuff like that, that.
My elk.
And he looks around like friends of the trail, kind of come here because they know. But,
I heard a thing or two, but, I don't have any specific
okay.
needs. And she winks at him.
And he goes,
'cause she
yeah.
thinks she should.
Yeah. I mean, I deal in a lot of hard to find things, a lot of exotic items, things like that. Or I don't know, maybe you have anything to sell. I'm also import, export. If you want, I can get you, a list of what we currently have on site.
I would love to check your inventory.
He goes, yeah. And then, like, he signals, and you see him, like, pull his ear to his server, and his server comes up that gives you a similar thing. Specials list that's, like, switches from the beer list to that. He goes, how about you look over that? I got a client also that's over here. I'm going to go see if I can get anything for him, and I'll come back. And then also, don't tell anybody, but I always give a nice little deal to Apexes and other, other very powerful, once again, I always, I like to make sure that you're on my side.
I appreciate you. I'm going to look this over.
Jamie, ask about drugs.
Allison made a funny face.
Jamie does not ask him about drugs.
Jack gets up, goes over towards Marlon, and he goes, yeah, how's it going there? Did I get your name? I don't remember.
Tom,
That was it. Sorry about that. I was just speaking to someone with a very interesting accent.
that archer over there. I think I could hear her from about halfway across the room.
I think, yeah. She's a very interesting person. Anyways, was there anything on the list that caught your eye? I could help you out right now, especially during the rush. We can go back and we go check out the inventory if there's anything you wanted.
I wanted to ask if it was okay with you if I took some note. Marlon pulls out a little black notebook, little tiny, like out of a pocket. If I noted some stuff, I understand you're being very discreet. I wanted to ask permission for, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're
'Cause I was
totally
gonna-
fine.
Okay,
You're
cool. I
totally
was gonna
fine.
write some stuff down, and then I might head out and like call some
Yeah,
people that
yeah.
I know.
No,
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
But yeah, I didn't want you to just see me, copy.
Oh yeah, no, I totally get it. You gotta make sure.
I wanna be
with-
very discreet,
with the prices and everything.
So I might come back later.
Yeah.
Jamie texts Marlon, eye patch asked if anything to sell, comma, like a baby emoji question mark.
Ooh.
You trying to sell a baby,
No.
Jamie?
I'm saying
Wow.
we have the doll. Marlon has the doll, the Cabbage Patch doll.
You're trying
right?
to sell babies.
And if we're like, oh, you have this to sell, and he's like looking at it, then maybe,
That's really smart.
Do remember, it's a doll of him.
oh.
You know what would look great right behind your bar?
But it might, I don't know, that might be.
Well,
a way
think
to get
about
him to
it.
hold
I'm doing this in part to stall, to like go
Yeah.
out and regroup. I say, yeah, I have some people that I know.
He goes, yeah,
They
no,
can-
no problem. Make any of the calls you need till, we'll be here all night.
Awesome, thank you. This is fascinating. This
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
I've never seen some of this stuff before.
We deal in some of the finest antiquities, and that's why I have to, I got this place on lock and key. So, even if you tell whoever you want about it, anyone that's going to try to be stealing from me is another thing common. But, that's just part of the service we offer here. And he goes, anyways, I was like, I'll see you later. And he looks at Guy and goes, oh, man, no, man. Oh, I hate being perceived, man.
Fucking, if you could relate to that, please give generously to our Patreon.
Everyone relates to that listens to this show. Why do you think they're listening to podcasts?
I was like, yeah, thank you. I do like copy the whole list into
Yeah.
a little notebook.
Ron, what are you doing?
Ron's still taking in the place. He accidentally stepped in front of the firing line and got hit with an arrow, but it did not obviously injure Ron, but it did sort of cause him. You're like,
Yeah.
let me go get you a fresh one of those.
Yeah, some
Excuse
guy's
me.
like, oh my God, man, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I think I should go. Let me go check in the bathroom.
It doesn't even look like it.
No, I'm sure I'll be start bleeding real bad, real ferociously.
No, I can see it cut your shirt,
Yeah, no, I'm real upset about it. It's not one of my favorite shirts.
but there's not even like a scratch on you.
I guess it's just a dull arrow. I should get I'll get this back to the bartender, have them sharpen that up for you.
I don't think they sharpen hair. I mean, it's okay. And then,
Oh, I'm sorry. I think
you
they're
see-
called a Fletcher.
You see people start like kind of whispering and murmuring about you.
I can see a sign.
Yeah.
I text the group. Good idea, Jamie. I'm gonna step out. Do we have a hotel or anything? I don't think we got.
No, you guys just popped into town.
Cool. I'm gonna grab a hotel room so we can stagger when we leave.
Whenever you step out, the list that you wrote down disappears.
I step back. If I put my hand back in, does it reappear?
Yeah, it reappears.
I like go in and out a little bit.
Like your memory doesn't wipe to what's
yeah,
on there,
that's
but
funny.
it is.
Oh, he played a little trick on me.
Yeah, well, that's why he's not worried about it.
Yeah. I part of it too. I want to like go through my Rolodex of people. Like I want to talk to Anton about if any vampires have been recently like killed or had their teeth taken. So I'm trying to figure out if I can find other people who don't like this guy and if there's a bounty on him, so I can like benefit even further from what I'm doing and get allies in it. That's why I wanted to stall out a little bit. But I go get a hotel room and I tell them to like wait to like message me if there's anything wrong, and like within like the next half hour or hour,
Yeah.
we can regroup at the hotel.
Jamie, I don't think we have a baby to sell. Ron responds in the text thread.
Not a real baby, she texts back.
Well, I don't know if he's going to want to buy a fake baby.
I just text back Ron in all caps.
Ron,
Jamie
I'll meet
puts
you at the
eye roll
hotel.
emoji.
Jamie, as you start to like walk out, Jack does come up to you and he goes, "You leaving? Was there anything that that was the list not to your liking, or?"
Oh no, I just gotta just think on my purchases.
Okay.
I'm gonna think on it.
You see him like kind of like look you up and down, and he goes, "All right, well, go have a think."
Thank you kindly. I appreciate. I really like that goldenrod. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
You have a fine place here.
Thank you so much. We have some of the best brews in town, which is saying a lot because this place is only breweries and rich white people.
And dispensaries,
A
right?
lot of dispensaries too.
Axe throwing places,
axe throw-
cupcake places.
Yeah.
Just a whole
Closed
street.
down escape rooms
Yeah.
that'll soon be storage units.
Yeah, I'll pop back in a little later.
Yeah, and then Ron, if you're the last one to leave, you do know. I don't know if Ron would notice this. It's because it's Ron, but
Let's find out. Let's save it for the audience.
You do like you bring back like the arrow to like the bartender. It's like, oh, this is bro. There is like talk about you, and you do see that like Jack notices you, and is like looking at the arrow, and like that it's like just not just that like like it snapped on your body. It didn't just hit you and not do like it broke. And so like, you know, and he's like kind of like eyeballing you as you are walking out.
Eyeballing.
Yeah. But yeah, so y'all can go meet up back at the hotel.
What hotel is it, Paul?
It's named the Colorado Eldorado. It is made entirely of gold.
Ooh.
Oh.
Joel's very interested in that. Yeah. So you get the Colorado Eldorado. It's kind of sickening to be in because everything is like gold shaded. It's not real gold, obviously, but it is fake looking gold stuff. So there's like too much of a sheen in there.
And the textures don't always match, so it's real matchy with the palette. So it's like really visually jarring.
But yeah, that's where y'all are at.
Of course, Marlon thought it was cool. I wanted a room there.
Classy.
It's like the tackiest shit.
Hey guys, so he knows I have an apex in me. So should I stop doing the voice? He said I could stop doing the voice, but then that felt like I should keep doing the voice.
Jamie, I bet he wants you to keep doing the voice. He's probably jealous he can't do an accent that good.
Is like our cover blown? But he doesn't know who Jamie is.
No, I mean, he might be suspicious because 3 different supernatural people walked in and then left early.
That sounds like the start of a good joke.
A good joke?
Yeah, 3 supernatural people walk into a bar.
Yeah.
I did that in Atlanta, and then I had a crazy orgy.
And then they become best friends.
I mean, they know about the orgy part.
The aristocrats.
Yeah, I got worried since he like traffics in body parts and stuff. Oh yeah, Ron.
He does what?
Yeah, I wrote a list of it. It was like centaur dicks.
Ron was just like, there's just a lot of nice men in bathrooms here. What did y'all get up to?
Now I see why you were wanting to sell a baby. I get it now.
Ron, and we were talking about the Cabbage Patch doll baby.
Oh,
We have to get him to hold it, remember? And I thought maybe if we tried to sell it, he would like inspect it and hold it, and then we would win.
Well, I mean, I guess it'd be all. I mean, who else would want to buy it? I feel like it's a good story for going on. And then, well, we got this doll, and it looks like to be of you personally, so we thought it'd be hard to find another buyer.
Can we disguise it?
What if we tell him we made it as like a thank you gift?
Oh, he's gonna be suspicious.
Or at least creeped out. I mean, that's a little weird. We only met him the once. One? Did someone say once? Also, I thought that was very attractive. It was everybody in the bathroom was talking about this very mysterious woman walking through from some foreign country they'd never heard of, and they were just fascinated.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I didn't meet her.
Marlon
I hope
knows
to
what
meet her
this
next
is.
time.
He doesn't say anything. He just lets them have their little cute moment. Yeah, I want to call it Anton.
Oh, yeah, you call Anton up. He goes, Marlon, how's it going?
Hey, Anton, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, you know, that's how some people start asking a question and then realize it's polite to check in first.
Hello, I hope this
No, it's
phone call
important.
finds you well.
We're going after this guy. It's a long story.
Okay.
And I wanted to let you know.
How's his dick?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to find out.
Oh, that's a shame there.
Anyways,
go on.
He's a black market guy, and one of the things he has on offer is vampire teeth.
Ooh, get me a couple.
Oh, I was just asking if you knew of any vampires who've gone missing, or if any.
I mean, they go missing all the time. You know,
okay.
they're doing nefarious things. You know, there's hunters out there that are killing vampires. Vampires killing vampires. There some. You know, it's not. We don't really have. I'm not missing. Any of my prodigies aren't missing. Or
Okay.
they might
Has anyone
be.
seen Toothy Dave? He is playing a sexual Jenga with me.
Oh yes. We are missing a man named Toothy Dave. However, he's.
I know why he has the nickname.
Yes.
You find out once, and then you don't. I didn't want to see him again.
Yes. Anyways, I don't really know of anyone in particular that's gone missing that's of note to me. Where are you at, by the way? Are you still in Atlanta, or did you leave because of all that murder y'all did, and there's a lot of talk in the APD about you?
Yeah, we're not in Atlanta anymore.
Okay, well, I keep track of some people that are, along my line, but, I'm personally fine. The fuck party's still happening.
I'm so satisfied.
Yeah, see, that's satisfying.
It's time for more hand stuff.
Yeah. See, I have a lot of Germans here. More than normal. I know normal I got a lot of Germans, but...
Germans.
Yeah.
We're visiting from Argentina.
Yeah.
They're older Germans visiting from Argentina?
No, only a few of them might be Nazis, Marlon. But,
Are you
but they're like Nazi vampires, so I think they're vampires first. They kind of joined up because they wanted to. I mean, listen,
Anton,
it's not
I told
great.
you before this always bothered me.
What time are we going to Helen?
They don't understand phones because they keep talking directly into it. Listen, I don't like that they're Nazis, all right? But also, they killed a lot of Nazis. They didn't go in there to do Nazi stuff. They went in there because it was easy to hide all the murdering they did. It's not great.
I know, sorry, we've had this conversation
I
about
know, I'm just saying, like, yes, but anyway.
I didn't know, okay.
Oh, you're talking to Marlon again? Tell him I said hi.
How
Yeah.
do I talk to him?
Yeah.
He's weird.
I know. I don't like that one's named Nazi Nate. He's the only one. Yeah.
It's a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. Okay, you know what? If you got a guy selling vampire teeth, I might kill Nazi Nate.
We can hear you.
I have so many big, beautiful white teeth. What would you do with them?
I'm gonna kill Nazi.
I don't
Nate.
know if this guy's gonna be around that much longer, but if he is, we could get
Listen. And there's Curious Kathy over here.
Anton, I'm very curious.
I know, that's your name. It's so weird, also, Marlon. Not to get off subject. I know we've talked about this before, but like, why do all these German vampires have adjective name? Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And they're not even in German either. They're like we got to pick a new name to blend in the new country, and it doesn't make any sense.
Hello, it's me, Hamburger Hans. I am American.
Hamburger Hans. He throws.
Yeah,
it
Hans
down.
wasn't even his
German
German name. He just chose a German name for his.
He just
American
ended up
name.
in Argentina.
Hamburger Hans stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, very funny. I'll come with you.
That's Horny Heather over there. Also, it's really hard when you hear them on the phone. They all sound the same, but that's a lot of
Hey,
difference.
that's offensive.
Yeah.
No, it is really hard.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, this phone call got away. Anyways, I am going to kill Nazi Nate. I don't care that you can hear me. I can take him on. And I'm probably
Anton,
going
what happened to your accent?
you know what?
You used to talk like this.
It changes from who I eat. All right, I'm about to eat.
You ate some guy named Joel.
I'm going to eat a Nazi. And then
Time
I'll
to eat more schnitzel, have more accents.
I'm going to fuck Horny Heather, too, though.
So, yeah.
So we're about to have an orgy if you want to come over.
I wanted, and I'm dealing with this guy. Even if, like, I take care of him, I bet Cobb would want to buy vampire teeth.
Cobb's always down to buy whatever there. But yeah, so I'm going to go kill Nazi Nate. I'll get my accent back. Probably.
Yeah, you sound really different.
Yeah. Well, I just got this guy. I fed off of him. I was doing it while we were talking. We were just feeding off of somebody once. Also, I'm really the only vampire that changes his accent a lot for that. So it's not that the GM kind of forgot the voice that he was doing. It's the vampire feeding thing.
Yeah, your personality changed a little bit. Too.
It did. I got really thrown off of the fact I got a lot of Nazis here, honestly. It really,
you gotta have some American voice to counteract it.
Yeah, it really shook
All of
me.
the German.
Hey, it's me, Vampire Vinny.
Yeah, I do like Vampire Vinny.
You need more Guido Vampire.
That guy's pretty tight. He actually invented cannolis. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been around for a while. Anyways,
The cannolis were inspired by the whole people.
And that's the wrap of the show, folks. Thanks for listening.
They really just love talking. I got you on speaker, too, by the way.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
I'm just feeding on this guy.
Marlon, come back. I hear you're very average.
Is that Horny Heather?
Horny Heather, he won't want to fuck you. Vampire, he's into dudes.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, and don't try to offer him the strap. He's still not. That's not his kind of thing.
Why would I give up my gun?
Why are there? Y'all just gossip about my dick?
Well, I got that book of dicks that I've that I fucked. You're in the book of dicks.
Yeah,
You're in the middle page. That's how I base off of because I put it to
I'll
scale.
give you Marlon is like the exact middle.
Yeah.
Of the...
So when he adds to it, it's on one side or the other. Yeah.
If you'd like your own copy of the Book of Dicks, please write to the address below.
I'm glad that the Book of Dicks is like differently constructed than the Book of Tongues.
Well, this is a book of pictures of dicks
I get
that
it.
people
Maybe
have
like a
let him
keychain.
take. There is, I will say, there is for sure a book of dicks that is made of dicks and foreskins.
Oh, like when you
Sorry,
when you press flowers.
This is not what I expected when
That one though, that one, it's a lot of fuck magic. What, that's what threw you off? That's what made you stop the riff?
No, I can't think of anything to say.
Who is this horny Heather? Or?
Always honey Heza.
Talk about between the sheets, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Anyways, Marley, yeah, I mean, I don't really know of any vampires going missing, but it happens all the time, you know. I think my accent's coming back a little bit now.
Okay,
It happens all the time, Marlon.
While we had that pause in the conversation, did you kill
I killed Nazi Nate. Oh.
Why did the vampire not make the joke? She got bit.
What?
She got bit.
That's a good one.
So she could not make a bit. She got a bit.
That's a very German humor.
Anyways, I'm
Anton,
about to go do some cunnilingus on Horny Heather. If
Okay.
you got anything.
Do you know of anyone who would have a grudge against someone like this? That's just what I was looking for, against like a...
I mean, maybe, but I mean, black market people, a lot of people got grudge against them, but they usually got a lot of, connections and stuff, so it varies. I don't really know anybody, because where'd you say you were again?
I'm in Denver.
Yeah, I don't know anybody in Denver, you know, I live in Atlanta. I haven't really been to Denver in a while. It's a bit white for me.
That's
Yeah, your
weird.
accent is coming back.
I killed the Nazi, yeah.
Very good.
Yes. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, but just are you trying to kill him because he does black market, or?
No, I'm essentially taking care of him for someone else.
Oh well, yeah, we'll just go suck him off, and then I guess if you're taking care of someone else, send them the video of it. If they want to send a little copy to Antoine, I'd watch it.
Anton, it always comes down to me sending you videos of me sucking people out from
Well, because a lot of times you do. You did back in the day.
I know, but I just gotta.
Okay. Well, do you mean you're going to kill him?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm something like that.
Oh, well,
Also
then just
send us a video.
yeah,
of
send us
that.
a video of that. Yeah, Horny Heather really gets off the faces of death stuff. She's a little freak.
I'm a vampire.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love to watch people die.
Yes. You notice that Nazi Nate isn't chiming in because once again, dead.
I mean, that's good.
Yes. I should have done it a long time ago.
I kept telling you.
Oh, I didn't know him during the Nazi time.
His vibe was rancid.
vibe was bad. Vibes were off. Anyways.
It was
So
nice
yeah,
talking to you,
good talking
Anton.
to you. If you do suck a man off and you want to send me a video, if you kill a man and want to, just honestly, if you wanted to just do, I'm on TikTok now.
I have an OnlyFans you could subscribe to.
I am subscribed to it.
Yeah,
It's fun. You gotta keep track. But once again, I'm on TikTok. I'm doing a lot of voiceover stuff. I do a lot of dances. It's very fun.
I'll
so
check
maybe-
it out.
maybe,
What's your username?
It's at Antoine529QBR7. It was a suggested name for me, and I thought that sounds like me.
It does sound like you, Anton.
Anyways, I keep getting flagged on there because of all the fuck content I put up.
Yeah, you'll get banned.
Yes. Anyways.
Hey, Heather, say that thing about bits again so everybody can hear it.
Oh, why did the vampire not make the joke?
Why not, Heather?
She got the bit.
He hangs up.
Marla can never make a useful phone call. That's
right.
That's actually one of the curses on your body that you don't know about.
That's normal millennial shit, right?
And-
Not being able to have a
An
useful phone
AT&T
call.
witch.
Yeah, I pissed her up.
Yeah.
She
Somebody-
called me.
I was like, somebody cold call you to sell you a cell phone. And you're like, not fucking now. And they're like, boom.
Be sure to talk to
Yeah.
cold calling telemarketers, or you could be cursed.
Marlon just kind of sits there.
What, did you learn anything?
Nothing useful.
Do you think Cobb would know this person or have advice? I don't know if Cobb tries to buy Ron's body, so I thought maybe he might know people that sell things.
I didn't know if I wanted to get Cobb involved, but let me.
Maybe there's some kind of like magic Yelp where we could find dissatisfied customers that are like people who didn't,
Well, I'm a little, and maybe Marlon, you understand this, but Friends of the Trail, we're all supernatural, so he knows that we're that, and he knows what that is, but then he's selling parts of creatures from the trail.
I think he's a bad dude. I feel better about what we're gonna do to him.
You don't think it's ethically sourced?
Jamie, there was
Jamie.
centaur front and back dicks on there.
Maybe they didn't want them.
Jamie, I wish I could see the world through your eyes. I think I would be happier, but
Jamie, imagine D'Artagnan.
Okay.
Now imagine D'Artagnan, missing some things. You think D'Artagnan'd like
Tell
that?
Ron to shut his mouth.
I'm just saying, don't.
Well, I don't want to think about that.
Don't
Well,
tell him not to cut off my imaginary
you.
body's dick.
I'm
Dodo says stop talking about cutting things off.
Okay, but so we understand it's it's
But do ask
probably
Ron
not.
how big he is. I'm still curious about it.
No.
We're talking about dicks. It just seems like a natural. We just talked. I heard Marlon talking about his average dick. We're talking about dicks right now. We're talking about my fake horse dick. This is just a real natural way to bring up what kind of hog Ron has.
Marlon, I see you're dialing Cobb's phone number there. That's wild how good you are at doing that without even looking at the phone.
Oh yeah, I have it memorized.
No, you should always memorize at least one phone number of someone who will come get you out of jail.
Marlon, what's going on there, Marlon? You caught me in the middle of a Sex in the City binge there.
Okay, I'm glad that's where that sentence went.
And if you don't be confused, Marlon, I'm not watching the show Sex in the City. I'm having sex out in the city publicly.
That's
I'm part of this thrill-seeking group. We found each other on that grinder there, and then
where
now,
in the city?
a little back alleyways.
Okay,
dumpsters.
just watch
So
out.
we're trying.
Remember, we
Welcome
said
to Times Square, everyone.
You gotta watch out for
I am in the middle of
schools.
Times Square. Well, I'm not gonna have sex in front of children, Marlon. That's how you get put on that there list.
that's what I was
there.
about to say. Don't get on the list.
Oh, sorry, that was some cum in my throat. It's because of the sex I'm having, Marlon. I don't want you to be confused. That wasn't just a normal flam there.
Do you know about a black market dealer named Jack Mono?
Say the name again, Marlon.
What, is this a sex thing?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
Jack Mono.
if it was a sex thing, I'd say Marlon. Say that name, that voice. I like that you use.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Mono!
The Mickey Mouse voice?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch there. What are you doing? What are you dealing with, old Jack Mono? Wait, you selling something to Jack Mono that you ain't selling to Cobb?
No.
I'll give you 3 times whatever that son of a bitch wants.
No, I just-
I already need it. I'll go to his fucking house and I'll throw it away in front of him.
Calm down. I'm putting essentially a hit out on him for somebody. Something like that. I just wanted any kind of information
Are
on
you
him.
gonna kill Jack Mono?
Okay. Can you go somewhere where you're not surrounded by other naked people who can hear the conversation?
I do have a man, Baby Bjorn, in me right now. I can't really let him go.
Is he trustworthy?
He's not trustworthy, but he's on a whole bunch of ketamine there, Marlon.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, anyway.
I'm wearing a sensory deprivation hood, which I announce periodically.
So, for Mammon, I'm doing a deal with Mammon, another deal with Mammon to, get rid of the curses on me. And one of them is that I help him get something from Jack Mono that I think is going to be really bad for, not just necessarily kill him, but, at first I was concerned about Mammon not killing these people, but Jack sounds like an asshole.
If you kill Jack Mono, Marlon, and you bring me his heart, I'll give you $20,000.
$20,000.
I mean, you're already gonna kill him. I'm just saying. What do you want for it?
$1 million.
I'll give you $1 million.
Okay. Bring you his heart.
Yeah, bring me.
I
his
gotta make
heart.
sure that's not what Mammon wants. I think it's not. Okay.
Yeah, You know what? I don't really. Just kill Jack Mono. That man. That son of a
What
bitch.
did he do to you? Also, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone now that you're not.
Well, okay. Well, I don't like to admit this, Marlon, but Jack Mono once told somebody that I sold some bad goods there, and it kind of got me in a little bit of trouble there. And it's just I'd rather not get into it. It's a little bit too personal for the Cobb there. But just Jack Mono, if you tell him that Cobb sent you, he'll know why he's dying.
I've known you for years, Cop. I've never heard you use the phrase too personal.
Well, sometimes, Marlon, I'm a bit of a closed book.
That's how I would describe you. You don't want to talk about it?
It's just what Jack Mono did to me is unforgivable, and
He told someone you sold bad goods?
It's complicated, Marlon. Just go. I don't ask for a lot, Marlon, but I do want you to go kill this man, and I want you to say my name while you're doing it.
I'll try. He can see the future, right?
What do you mean he can see the future?
I think he can see the future. He's got when you knew him, did he have 2 eyes?
No, he's a Cyclops. Why would he have 2 eyes, Marlon?
I think he has a weird magic ruby behind his eye or something that Mammon wants.
Why
and I
would he
think
have a
can see the
ruby behind his
future.
eye?
I don't know. There's a ruby involved somehow.
Oh, well, no, that's what they referred to Cyclops' eyes as gems.
Oh,
They're valuable.
Okay.
Yeah, a ruby, Marlon. You're getting all these crazy little stories here.
So we have to take his eyeball?
You know what? Yeah, if you take his eye, I'd take his eye. That'd be fine.
I need
Put
his
it in a
eye
little-
for Mammon.
So why is he
Oh.
wearing an eye patch?
To make it look like he's not.
Yeah, it's probably who's out there?
It's Mr. Tall.
Mr. Tall, Mr. Tall. Hey, how do you think you fit yourself in a little Baby Bjorn there?
Well, I mean, it'd probably have to be a pretty big baby Bjorn.
It's a pretty big Baby Bjorn there, Mr. Tall.
Well, it sounds entirely wholesome, so I'll
you
find out.
You ever find yourself in a Sex in the City group?
Well, I did try and watch it a little bit once, but I just couldn't follow it
Oh, I'm
week to
talking
week.
about public fucking.
Oh, I've never watched that. Is that good?
It is pretty good. That's part of the thrill of it is being watched. Anyways, there, yeah. If you kill old Jack Mono, you tell him Cobb sent you. I'll give you $1 million. It is gonna be in Cobb coin.
I want it in, like, cash.
Well, I transferred that big there. You know, Cobb's got things everywhere. $1 million.
Cobb,
I can't
the last time I
you.
tried to unload Cobb coin, it was a fucking nightmare. Nobody wants Cobb coin. I'm sorry, it didn't.
Well, I mean,
Didn't
I
take
can get
off.
you $1 million, but it's just going to be a couple of installments there, Marlon. You know, Cobb's not necessarily completely liquid at all times.
I'm glad you're not. Okay.
No, that'd be real inconvenient. You'd be all sloshing around in your shoes and just all staying on the cart. He wouldn't.
How many payments? Direct bank account transfers?
I mean, I don't know what math is, Marlon, here. I'm having sex with people in Times Square. Just, do you want $1 million, not kill a man for me? Tell him Cobb sent you.
What if I can't tell him Cobb sent him?
Well, then I'll give you, like,
800K?
I'll give you, like, $80K. I really want him to know that it was for Cobb.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Hey, Jamie, you there?
Hi.
Jamie, real quick, could you take old Mr. Tall's measurements there so I can get a Bjorn fitted for him?
No.
All right, there. Write that down, Jamie. Jamie, write that down. You will not be getting the Bjorn measurements for old Mr. Tall.
I wrote down $1 million.
Okay, there. That sounds like a good note to take there, Jamie. Anyways, Marlon, I do have to go back and have some group sex here in Times Square. We're trying to get on Good Morning America here. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What are his weaknesses?
I mean, he's just a Cyclops there, you know. Anything. You can stab him, you can shoot him. There's a lot of weaknesses there, you know. I mean, here's the thing. They can't see in the future, but their one eye does give them a bit of true sight there, so they can see through a lot of ruses. They can see down in people's soul, you know.
I don't like it when people can see down my soul.
That's why he knew about my accent.
What accent you doing there?
I was in being incognito, so I was a Southern lady named Rebecca once.
Well, give me a little taste here. You can't tease old Cobb without giving him a little taste.
Well, all right, if you insist. This is me, Rebecca once, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Jamie, I'll tell you right now, if you want to do yourself a little one-woman show there as for Rebecca once, I'll finance it.
That's so exciting, Dodo. Oh, okay. That's so exciting! Dodo said if I finished the road trip, I could maybe go to acting classes.
Well, yeah, Jamie, I'll pay your whole way through school. I'll get you in Juilliard there. You know, I'm actually one of the founding members of Juilliard.
That's very surprising.
Cobb's got himself a finger in many pies. I had sex with everyone that also started Juilliard. That's what I mean by that.
Oh.
And I also did kind of put, there's a statue of old Cobb there.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta go try to fuck Al Roca. So go kill that man, Jamie. You go ahead. You get that screenplay for your one-woman show there sent over to me. And Mr. Tall, you just go ahead and send me those measurements for that baby Bjorn, and I'll suit you right on up there.
I think it's gonna be an adult Bjorn, but I'll.
Bye, Cobb.
Mr. Roca.
Click. Well, that's interesting. I've never heard Cobb talk like that about someone before.
This guy must be really bad news. But how do we get him to hold the doll? And now you want to harvest organs, which I am not super comfortable with.
We can just kill him.
Well, doesn't he have to hold the doll?
The whole reason for him to hold the doll was that he would be teleported to Mammon.
To be
and then Mammon
killed?
to take his eye. Mammon was promised not to kill him, but now I don't really care.
I like how fast Marlon can backslide.
I believe it was asked last episode, how long do you have to know someone before you can decide whether or not they should live or die? It turns out, hold on, let me check the clock here.
About an hour.
About an hour. And I think
hour.
some of that was spent riffing around about Nazi sex and stuff.
This guy
so
sucks, though.
It's been fast.
We only knew
30
Nazi
minutes.
Nate for 10 seconds, and it was like...
The name did a lot of the work.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you go around calling yourself Nazi Nate. You should not.
Hey, what happened to Shitbag Steve?
Yeah.
We stopped inviting him to come hang
Yeah.
out.
I know that we agreed to this deal with Mammon, but we weren't going to do any of the bad stuff. I feel like the more that we do, the further in we get with bad stuff. And I feel like there's usually consequences. I mean, isn't that why we're doing this deal in the first place? Because
We're going a little overboard. It's true. We only had to do the one thing. Now we're doing a bunch of things.
Victor!
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hold on, sorry, I have to talk to the all-seeing eye.
No, your way your eyebrows shot up make me feel like it's
all the light pouring out of my face.
Sorry, it took me a while to kick back in after all of those runes told me to not talk to you. Anyways, I'm now looking over your memories because I can do that. On that list, it said angel feathers. That's not cool, my little guy. So, your friends are having a moral conundrum about murdering this man. Tell them it's totally fine. The all-seeing eye of justice has deemed it so. Let's go kill this fucking dude.
Dude, what else do you know about him?
I know nothing, but if he's selling angel feathers, he's kind of a dick.
Oh, when he said that, I thought he meant he saw angel feathers on the list of the people that we have to.
No.
Angel. Okay, yeah, cool.
Anyways, I can't help you when we're in there, but I can give you this right now. Hold out your hand.
Hey, move back, guys. I put my hand out. I don't know what it's gonna be. I tell them to move back.
Jamie goes all the way up against the wall.
You hold out your hand, and this pair of brass knuckles appears in your hand, and it's got a bunch of sigils. He goes, "This will allow it to pass through his wards, and all you have to do is punch him in the face, and it will deliver the fist of justice."
What does that do to his face?
It will obliterate him. It will disintegrate him into ash.
I need his eye and his heart.
Oh, well, this is kind of, you remember that time we were in that church and I had you disintegrate a man?
Yeah, oh man, this is such a cool power. But the whole thing is, you saw in my memories what Mammon wanted.
Yes, it's a little wild that, you're still doing, but also, I did have sex with that demon the other day and it was tight. So I'm kind of...
Mammon might have sex with you if you want to.
Listen, I'm pretty open to a lot of new things right now. While I was not able to go into that building with you, I was on a couple of websites.
Oh, be careful. There's some dark stuff on the internet.
Oh, yes, I know. I was jacking off to it, Marlon.
No.
Sorry. I was jacking off to it, Victor. Wait, I'm sorry. You want me to call you Marlon, don't you?
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
My bad.
I have a lot of
names. Anyways, have you seen this one website? It's about people just kind of going around publicly having sex and live streaming it. There's a very big, large, hairless man. He has a man and a baby Bjorn.
That's my best friend Cobb.
Oh, tell Cobb I said, hey, what's up?
Do you want me to give you his number? Can you use the phone?
I gotta wait for a while to take another vessel so I can do more human fucking. However, maybe you tell him I'm interested.
Okay.
Something's awoken in me, Marlon. I'm a bit of a horny freak now.
Okay.
Anyways, I wish there was Grindr for angels.
That's the Do You Validate promise, folks.
Do you have any way I could, hurt Jack Mono without obliterating him? Because I know two different people who want his organs.
I mean, you can just probably use normal weapons.
Yeah.
All the things I give you will disintegrate people because I'm pretty, I'm one and done.
These are pretty awesome, though. I'll keep them.
Yes, keep them. If you punch somebody with them, it will disintegrate them, though, if they deserve it. If you punch somebody who doesn't deserve it, they'll just get hit with brass knuckles. Anyways, you got any good sites for me to look at?
Hold on. Deserve it. That's by your metric, right?
Yes.
Not any kind of objective metric? Okay.
I guess you could test it out on somebody and punch them with it, and if they burn up, they deserved it according to me. If they don't, I guess they weren't as consequential.
I know that it doesn't come off this way all the time, but I do value human life. I think a lot more than you do.
You were just talking about, trying to cut this man's organs out.
But he's the one who he's got angel feathers for sale.
I'm on
He's
board
been
with
killing.
that.
He's a trafficker of it's fucked up. I don't feel bad about him dying.
I don't feel bad about most people dying.
I know we got to figure out a way for you to get into vessels without burning them up from the inside.
Listen,
it's a really
I'm
fucked up way to
interested
die.
in fucking. I'm not interested about changing my whole moral conundrum thing. I know that some things are a bit more gray than black and white than I thought there, Marlon. But here, baby steps.
Okay, thank you. What kind of website are you looking for?
Fucking ones, but nasty ones. But consensual nasty.
I don't want to say this out loud. I'll write some down.
Hell yeah, my God.
Or just you can access my memories.
No, I'm thinking about it right now.
You can access a lot of memories
This is
about
some
that.
freak shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think anyone else would ever be able to read my mind and see all that.
Yes.
I should have known.
I like what you looked at on January 31st, 1999.
Incognito browser cannot save you from
That was
this.
a good website.
Was Marlon alive?
That's the old school. I don't remember.
Marlon wasn't alive then.
Oh no, this is somebody else's memory that I'm connected to. Oh, it looks like once again, you're not the only person that is a vessel for me. Other people are into freak stuff too. You're just the little nastiest one.
Look at the one I was looking at last Sunday.
Oh shit,
was pretty
that's
good.
tight. Hell yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I have
You're
to
welcome.
go now
You're
and
welcome.
do angel stuff.
Okay, thanks.
Marlon, I mean masturbating. I don't like lying to my guy.
You weren't lying. You were being subtle.
Yes, me, very subtle, just like all the NPCs in this show.
It's just a conversation with every insane NPC. This is not how I thought this episode would go.
This is Marlon.
I was
This is your life.
yeah.
I'm gonna get a call from Funk. Marlon.
It's the world building that people come to for this show.
I literally wanted to talk to Mammon about like if this would fuck up the deal, but it's just been like a cavalcade of NPCs.
Yeah.
Jamie is.
I like how Jamie's still just like, we're kind of glossing over the fact that Marlon's trying to kill people.
Oh, we can talk
and more
about
and
it.
more people are just telling Marlon, like, I didn't do it.
No, but Jamie heard the other side of your conversation where you were telling the angel that you weren't sure you wanted to kill him. And
No, I said I do value human life.
He doesn't
Yes,
want
yes.
to. He doesn't want to disintegrate his body because he wants his organs.
no, the part where Marlon said that he values human
Oh,
life.
now we're
Jamie's
picking
really
and choosing.
proud.
Well, no, it was about like I felt like with Heather and with the angel like going in and possessing people and burning them up from the inside. I felt like Marlon was more upset about that than y'all were.
Yeah.
But they got to
So
do
it's like
coming.
picking and choosing from Marlon's point of view, not mine. I have to separate. I don't feel like this or whatever. I'm not Marlon, obviously, but like it is fucking horrific for these supernatural creatures to just possess people and burn them up from the inside and use them as vessels to like have an orgy, and it's fucked up. Versus me, like this guy is like, I mean, this is rationalization, but like he's not a good person. He's
Yeah,
doing
well-
harm. He's probably like hunting down and killing and like skinning innocent magical creatures. And what's the difference if we like give him to Mammon who might kill him versus like I benefit a lot if he dies this way.
The difference is whether we're doing the killing or not. Because, when the angels and the demons were doing that stuff, it was real scary, but we weren't doing it.
Yeah,
And
but
so
we were complicit.
it was just fun.
Jamie, I'll kill the guy.
No.
If we can kill him.
Oh, and does Dodo want to kill him?
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea, right, Dodo? I know I can't hear you, but
Yeah, I'll kill him if it makes
if you
it
just
easier.
keep his heart, and his eye. Look, Cobb will give me $1 million for his. If you say Cobb sent me, he'll give you like $1 million. And we keep the eye, and we can get out. Like it's not hard.
I just don't want to get more directly involved in whatever's going on with Mammon and these people.
It's just like the trolley problem.
It just doesn't feel as much like helping, you know?
Yeah.
That's fair. I can also go in alone if y'all don't want to be involved.
Well, Marlon, I'm not going to let my best friend
Listen,
go
if
out
Marlon
there
goes
in
it
the
alone,
world.
Jamie, you know what we can do? We'll work on the Once Upon a Time in Rebecca. Which is my pitch for your one-woman show.
Once Upon a Time in Rebecca?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, we're spitballing here.
You've also got a once bitten, twice shy. You only live once.
Yeah, see?
I like that
Once
one.
upon a time in Kentucky.
There you go.
I'm just saying that we got a couple of different things. If Marlon wants to go do his murder, we can work on a one-woman show. You know, we got to think about what to do after the road trip, Jamie.
I appreciate that. I think we have plenty of time to work on the show. I don't think Marlon should go alone either. That sounds really dangerous. Also, I was wondering if whatever we decide to do, whether we do the doll or the murder, I think if we got him to leave the bar, that would help because then there wouldn't be all the wards and stuff, right?
Do we think he just lives? Well, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he lives there or if he just works there.
We just stake it out.
Yeah.
Or could you get Dodo to like try to smell where he's been? Like scent
Dodo,
tracking?
can you smell if Jack Mono leaves the bar?
I mean, I don't have like future or past smell sense. I can
Okay.
smell like
Actually,
but,
all smell censored.
but I'm just saying like I there's also a lot of things going on. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of brewery. There's a lot of hops. There's a lot of smells going on. So it's not like an exact thing there.
Dodo can't.
I will say though, if there's as many wards in that place, that dude's probably not leaving.
What if we gave him a reason to leave?
Oh, do you want to burn the whole building down?
No, I meant like we could tell him we have something to sell and to come look at it.
I guess we could burn the whole building down.
What?
Dodo wants to burn the whole building down.
Tell him that's weird.
It's not weird if we want to get him out of there.
That's creepy.
I mean, it's really going to rob the community of one of their only archery establishments. There'd only be there's only a couple other ones on that block.
I also we might get in trouble. We could get caught.
We don't live in Denver. You can't get in trouble with places you don't live. You just leave, Jamie. You know how many places I've killed so many people? We just killed a bunch of people in Atlanta. You killed a bunch of people. And then we left.
I didn't have control.
Yeah,
well, I killed the bad guys.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
they deserve.
Do you think Jack Mono is a good guy?
No.
What makes him different from the other?
He hasn't attacked me yet.
The reason I texted you not to take the drink is like, what's stopping him from trying to get Apex parts? I just assumed he might try to rip my arms off, or it might just be a trap. If we go down into his warded up basement, do you not think he might try to take off my arms or take
Oh God, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah,
terrible.
that had not occurred to me.
Have to
I'm not saying that's for sure, but
I would kill him, Jamie.
Do you think we should use you as bait and see if he does that, and then we kill him if he does?
That seems like a real waste of Marlon's arms.
Well, you're talking about maybe going and killing him alone, which seems super scary and dangerous.
We could be saving a lot of time if I just wouldn't kill this man, and then we wouldn't bought a copy of Final Draft so we can get cracking on this one-woman play, Jamie.
Dodo really wants to work on my play that Cobb said he'd fund.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Does Dodo have a really...
Once-in-a-lifetime! Jamie, once-in-a-lifetime! That could be the show.
I want to do it, just like not right now.
I'm just saying we could.
I'm trying to save Marlon's life.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. We go kill this man, we go kill 2 other men, and then we work on a play.
Anton has some vampire teeth he could overnight me to sell.
Oh, so we could like actually have a thing?
Yeah, he killed. There was like a Nazi vampire that he killed while we were on the phone. Oh, I was on speaker. Was that on speakerphone? No, I put Cobb on speakerphone. I don't know if I put Anton on speakerphone. Yeah, but I was talking to him. He's like, "Oh, I killed Nazi Nick." Or whatever.
Oh.
So I have like a legit I could do a legit deal.
Sell.
I could also just do a legit deal and see if it goes through or if he tries to attack me.
But we'd want to be with you.
Well, we're not supposed to know each other.
I don't know. I guess it's interesting that he doesn't know that, but he figured out so much of our other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we figured out stuff about him, but we don't know everything about him.
Yeah. I don't think he's a good guy. I just don't I don't know. I think we should be careful killing people.
That's fair. I don't know how else I'm supposed to get out of my contract that I got myself in. That's why I said I could do it alone if y'all don't feel comfortable.
No, we're comfortable with the doll thing. I was comfortable with the doll thing. We're not.
The doll thing's probably going to kill the angel lady.
Maybe she's bad too.
I don't know.
It is a real trolley problem.
A little Marlon with the lever.
And he's just trying to hit everybody somehow.
It's like calculations above his head how he can kill everyone and get $1 million.
If I set it at just the right time, it'll jump the tracks and hit this gas station in between, exploding, killing everyone.
I get why you feel uncomfortable, and I don't want to make you do anything. I've learned that's not a good way to be as a friend, is making people do stuff they're not comfortable doing.
I'm so proud of you.
But...
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to die and go to hell in 6 months.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that for you either.
Yeah. I'll text Anton and get overnighted vampire teeth.
Oh, yeah.
FedEx or whatever.
Yeah, he says he'll send them over.
I might pop over and just, because Jack thought we were coming back tonight. I'll just tell him. Like, if y'all are cool with that.
I think that's a good, yeah.
I'll just go over to and be like, hey, I'm getting a shipment tomorrow. And I'll bring it in. Yeah.
So are you going back alone?
Yeah. Or I might ask them to like stay outside or like be, I don't know.
We'll
but
be nearby.
You can't come in with me. That's too suspicious. I'll go back alone and see what happens. And if it takes more than like 15 minutes, then something probably went wrong.
Well, I said I was going to come back tonight too, so I could go in we could go in at different times and I could be at the bar.
Okay.
Just get another goldenrod.
See if you meet that foreign woman everyone was talking about.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for her.
She sounded really interesting.
I heard she was good at archery.
Well, no, she probably wasn't better than our friend Rebecca once.
Oh.
So you're going over first?
Yeah.
He could, like, it's funny if he could see through this, but yeah, just go on over and.
You go back first. You go take a little seat at the bar. Before you can even order, someone hands you a goldenrod. And then Jack comes over and goes, yes, so, was there anything that I could help you get? Obviously you came back.
I did.
Yes, I just said that you did. And once again, so, can I help you procure anything?
Jamie is paralyzed by the decision of whether to speak in her accent or do regular talking.
And also, keep this. This is just a note. So it is not as this is like later in the night, closer to close. There's not as many people there. There are some people there, more staff than patrons. There's like some people are like closing down sections and stuff.
Well, Jack, I reckon there wasn't anything on that list that I needed, but I was curious about something that wasn't on there. Friendship.
You're looking for a friendship?
Well, there's not that many people about doing the Friends of the Trail. So I get kind of tickled when I find another person who do.
Okay, I'm just going to ask this straight up just because you're hard to read. Do you mean actual friendship or are we talking like friendship?
I don't actually know what the other one means. So
I thought that
friendship
might be it. So I wanted to, and I'm fine with either. Just wanted to see which way this was going. But yeah, no, we can be friends. That's totally fine.
Well, I guess a lot of people on the trail must know about you. And I was wondering, like, how many people come through? You got a lot of friends of the trail?
Well, actually, if you want, I can actually show. I keep a nice little Rolodex of people that come through the trail. I have an apartment upstairs. I could show it to you.
Oh, that's so kind of you. I might take you up on that in a little bit. I'm gonna finish my goldenrod.
We can bring the goldenrod on up with you.
No, thank you.
If you're here for friendship, like you said,
This guy's so sus.
I'm real confused about why friendship has to be in a private place.
Because we're talking about some private things with Friends of the Trail. Once again, I get that this is not about a sexual friendship. I am trying to say, if you like to talk more openly about Friends of the Trail and other people that I've come in contact with, probably not best to talk about this in public.
Understood. I would still like to stay here and finish my beverage. I don't know if you know this, but as a young lady, you got to be real careful about who you drink, what, with, where, why.
That is very... That what with where why is very, very true.
Yeah, my mama raised me to be extra careful.
Well, that is I understand that. And obviously, you're here just for friendship. So enjoy the goldenrod. And let me know if you need anything.
I will. I appreciate you.
And he goes, all right, great. And you see him reach under the bar and hit a button. Jamie, your seat goes into the ground.
Wait, and do I fall or
No,
I go? Okay.
Like, you're like
James Bond style, like.
Yeah, you're gone.
Oh no!
You're in a tube. You're in a tube in a basement, and you see lots of other supernatural creatures around you in a tube.
There it is.
There's a bunch, and
That's
then,
what Jamie gets for trying not to just kill a dude.
Way to try and befriend an NPC.
And then like Dodo is just like, Jamie, break the glass. Jamie, break the glass. And you're trying to like claw through like it. No, nothing. And he's like, Jamie, fuck, Jamie.
I don't think
We should have fucking killed that guy, Jamie.
Our friend.
We could be working on a play right now.
Jamie texts Marlon?
You got no signal down there.
Okay.
Marlon comes in.
You come in, you don't see Jamie anywhere. And then, like, as soon as you come in, you do see a couple people, like, it's late, but like Jack, like, almost as soon as you walk in, like, nods at you.
I walk up to him.
He goes, yeah, what can I help you with there, Tom?
I have a contact
He goes, okay, yeah.
who has something really interesting to sell you.
Ooh, okay. I'm always in the business of selling. So we're about to close up. So how about you just wait right here, and then we can talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
Great. Ron, you're waiting to go in, and you hear like the door lock from the inside.
I'm like texting Ron and Jamie. I was like, Jamie.
As people are you see like patrons leave, and yeah, so the door locks. So Ron's still on the outside. You're texting Ron.
Like,
Jamie. Jamie's not
I don't
getting
see Jamie.
Jamie's not getting any of these texts.
Ron. If you don't hear from me in 5 minutes, you gotta bust in. I think something bad is happening. I'm gonna act normal. I don't see Jamie. I think he's got her or something.
All right, I think he locked the door.
The game is over.
Well, then we're fucked.
Ron's like, my one weakness.
Ron's a vampire. He has to be invited in.
I think I just saw somebody pull the chain on the neon sign. Looks like it's closed.
Be impolite to go into a business,
but I hear
even
Ron,
so
5
close
minutes.
to close. Do you understand, Marlon? That workers, they're trying to get home. They're not making a lot of extra wages.
5 minutes, Ron, and I put my phone up.
Yeah,
Marlon.
Marlon. Yeah, it is. You don't have to roll. It is so fucking suspect because now, like, not just is Jack looking, like, workers are all kind of staring you down. Like, everybody is eyeing you as, like, they're kind of like closing up. It is for sure suspicious.
I could be smoking under the hood vent, but someone's still in here.
Yeah.
I act like I don't notice.
Yeah.
I say, hey, can I talk about what I got?
Yeah. You can talk about what you got. Let me ask you this first real quick. And, like, Jack's, like, helping close down the bar and stuff like that. He goes, so why does somebody with deal with Mammon want to come into my bar and act like he doesn't know what I do? Also, Tom, is it Hoyt? Is it? And he goes, hold on. And he pulls out and he just starts, like, reading off your, like, identity. He goes, so you think you can just waltz in here with your two other friends and act like y'all don't know each other, and I'm not going to start calling around to my contacts, and I find that you got to deal with Mammon?
Joel, do you know what I'm going to do? Guess what Marlon would do in response to
what?
this? He would pull out a gun.
Yeah!
The second, he can do whatever. That is the immediate, I'm not going to have a conversation.
Yeah, roll to kick some ass.
Yeah. That's also probably, like, real life, the villain thinks he has you cornered.
Yeah.
He's about to send you down a tube into somewhere.
Got tubes, baby.
Whenever a guy pulls out like a list of personal details and starts saying, you didn't think I would look, that's when definitely pull the gun.
He
That's
knows
a smart move.
He knows the second he says Mammon 8.
Yeah. So you pull out the gun, you shoot him. He gets a little taken aback because he was expecting a monologue.
No,
they always are.
And so what happens, you do shoot him, and he's like, son of a bitch! And then you do get hit in the back of the head by one of the servers.
I would have cleared harm, right?
Yeah, you would have cleared harm. So you're gonna
take one?
You're going to take 2 harm as you just see this server is now transformed into a werewolf. He's just standing above you. And Jack goes, all right, I'm going to be honest. Did see the gunshot coming. I thought, but anyways, well, I guess we're going to have to send you downstairs with your little friend down there. And, I don't think, I know you're probably thinking your little helpful friend can break through these walls, but he's not the first person that's tried to break in using brute force. Let's go have a little talk downstairs.
I can't shoot him again.
There's like
a werewolf
was like standing above you.
Okay, you probably like eviscerate me. So.
Yeah.
All right.
He goes, yeah. So let's have a little talk downstairs. And then Ron, what you see is like somebody walk towards the front door. He's like, you're waiting, like, counting 5 minutes. And you see someone just kind of like stare at you, and they pull down like a curtain over the window. And that's to the camera fades to black. Oddity Roadshow is an actual play podcast using the Monster of the Week system.
I'm Paul Byron, and I played Ron the Chosen.
I'm Allison Mayer, and I played Jamie the Monstrous.
I'm Shannon Strucci, and I played Marlon the Crooked.
And I've been your GM, Joel Ruiz. Music by People Need Goals, Zach Nichols, and Sarashu. With character art by Christine Marina and episode art by Sarah Gobble. For additional information, please visit our website at oddityroadshow.com. And thank you so much for listening to episode 42, Trolley Problem. It's a very fun one. Ooh, what's going to happen to Jamie? Who knows? But I do know one thing. If you want to hear us talk more about this episode, you can go over to patreon.com/doyouvalidate and become a $5 a month patron and get access to the Oddity post shows. And you can hear a little clip like this.
Cut.
Like a 10-minute, just anything, even if it's just super cut.
Yeah.
We can make a fake ad.
I'd be down for something like that.
Accent.
Marlon's your manager. Okay, we gotta cut this promo for TikTok.
Yeah.
And now I call you Mr. Manager.
Okay. You don't have to. Are you method acting?
Show takes a very drastic turn. We drop the whole Stefan the Van and his dead husband storyline.
We gotta make Broadway.
Isn't that amazing? Yes, you can listen to that right now, and you can also support the Do You Validate Network. Not only does it go straight to the Oddity Roadshow show, but also all the other great shows at the Do You Validate Network. And also, I do want to give a shout out to our executive producer, Andrew Harper, and our two associate producers, Beerus and Luke Holt. And every episode, we give a shout out to one of our Eternal Light level members. And we've actually made ourselves to the beginning of the list, as you heard last week with Andrew Harper. So this week, I'm going to give a shout out to Beerus. That's right, one of our two associate producers and a longtime supporter of the Do You Validate Network, even back to the Critical Bits days. Beerus has always been with us. I hope everything is going well for you, Beerus. I hope that you're enjoying this lovely cold weather, if you like it. I run hot myself, so I'm enjoying the fact that it's a little cooler outside. We live in Atlanta, so it's really not that cold, honestly, because we're all going to die because of global warming. But I don't want to talk about how the heat death of the world is coming for us. I want to talk about how Beerus is fucking awesome. I hope you got some good socks on. I like wearing socks. I hope you do too. And if you want your feet out, then let them out. And no one think weird about this because I'm talking about someone's feet on the podcast. It's not perverted unless Beerus wants it to be. And then you can gawk at their feet all you want to. I forgot that last week I told everybody that if they're not nice to Andrew in the Discord, that I'll kill them. So I'm going to make that same threat for you right now, Beerus. Everyone start tagging Beerus and talking about how cool they are. Otherwise, you're going to get stabbed. Not by me, though. I'm going to get someone else to do it. So you won't know it's coming. And it probably won't happen because I'll forget about it. Also, that's a lot of people to stab. But just think that if I would do that and get someone to stab you because you didn't tell Beerus to have a good fucking day. So I hope you're having a good time, Beerus. If you want to talk to me about the end of one of these episodes or the Astonishing Adventures of the SS Batship, go to patreon.com/doyouvalidate and check out the Eternal Light level, Patreon level, as well as the Batship Baddies or the Eternal Baddies, and you'll get shout-outs on both shows. And speaking of both shows, that's right, we got another show, the Astonishing Adventures of the SS Batship. Go check it out. If you've already listened to all of Audio Rod Show and all of SS Batship, go listen to Critical Bits. If you listen to all of that, I'm sorry that that's all the content we made. We do have a couple episodes of Rift Tank. We'll be bringing Rift Tank back at the beginning of next year with a brand new season, and then we have Jingle Jangle that I keep saying is going to come out. I've said it probably 30 different times throughout 5 years, and I'm going to keep saying it because it eventually will come out. Trust me. And we're working on a couple other shows that I myself am not running, but are going to help produce and edit out of the Do You Validate studio that will be coming out in 2025. So make sure to check all that out. If you want information on any of those shows, go to doyouvalidate.com and check out that sweet new website that we just rebuilt. And as always, tell everyone about us. Go tell your friends. Go post about us on all the medias, the social medias, the TikToks, I don't know. Social media has been a fucking whirlwind of a shithole this year, so it's really hard to keep up with what's good. We're on Blue Sky if you want to go check that out. But really, just tell people about us. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to go check out Avarice Hotel, the 3-part miniseries that is our first full studio video actual play miniseries where it's using the killer rating system, and I GM all 3 of them with a rotating cast. We have 15 players. It's a lot of fun. We have players from both Batship and from Oddity Roadshow, so make sure to go check that out. Go become a patron, help support us and all the stuff we're doing here, and come back in 2 weeks for episode 43, His and Spurs. Hey, yeah, Jack Mono here. I got a question for you. Do you know anything about a helpful, a Apex, and then it seems to be, well, they got like a deal with an angel, but also it seems they got some demon stuff in them and some other weird stuff. I really can't tell what's going on with the third dude. Okay. But do you know anything about the 3 of them traveling together? The Road Trippers. What the okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't know they were all together at first, but they all came in, conveniently spaced out from one another, and then left conveniently spaced out from one another. And then they all, were asking similar questions about what's on the menu and not really knowing anything. And I just, it was too weird not to put together. So, also they go around, they solving little crimes with friendship. Well, that's stupid as hell. All right, well, they're probably trying to pull one over on me, so. Yeah. No, well, I'll check into it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. No. I mean, there's no way they were with Cobb, because if they were, they would have tried to kill me right away, so. All right, well,
Yeah. Well, I'm probably just gonna set a little trap for him, put him in the tube downstairs. You know how Jack Milo does. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Yeah. All right. Have a good day.
This show is part of the Do You Validate network.